Today's Chiefs mailbag is powered by Aura. You want to stay safe online? Aura is going to help you do that as they are a all-in-one digital safety provider. Go to aura.com/chatsports. Get a 14-day free trial today to stay secure online. All right, I'm your host, Harrison Graham. Welcome into the Chiefs Report. Time to answer all of your questions. We got Devin the Madden King up first here. Can Eric Berry make a return? So Eric Berry at this point, when we first started this channel, which was before the 2020 season, I believe, late 2019 season, I think we had a few videos, but we didn't really fully commit until before the 2020 season. I would get a lot of Eric Berry questions at the time. But now, he hasn't played since 2018, and keep this in mind, Devin. 2017, he played in one game, got injured. 2018, played in 2 games. He has not played more than 2 games in a season since 2016. That's 6 years ago. So the answer is no. Eric Berry's done. It's a shame that his career was cut short because I think he had Hall of Fame potential. Probably not going to get there. I don't think he has enough stats. Daniel Lambert, do you think the Chiefs can go to a 3-4 defense? Can they? Sure. Will they? No, because Spags is not a 3-4 guy. Now, he can mix up his fronts a little bit more, be a little bit more multiple. I think that's a possibility. But their base is still going to be 4-3, or really 4-2-5 with the nickel out there as well. I think with their lack of defensive linemen, a 3-4 could make some sense, but I don't think they're going to go that route because they're not super deep at linebacker either. And if you're light on the D-line, you got to be heavier at linebacker, and not really the case with this team right now. Harvey Dent, with the new wide receiver group, can Mahomes have another 5,000-yard passing and 40-touchdown season? Yeah, of course he's capable of that. Now, I think as great as Mahomes is, even he has shown it's not easy to do what he did in 2019 when he had over 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns. But, last year he had 37 touchdowns and just under 5,000 yards. So he was really close last year, and that was with the slow start. So, yeah, it's a possibility. Would I predict that necessarily? No, I'd probably predict 35 to 40 touchdowns and, 4,500 to 5,000 yards. But, it's possible that he reaches both thresholds. Chuggin' Johnny. Will the Chiefs be better or worse than last year without Tyreek Hill? Well, Chuggin' Johnny, I don't know if you're related to Chuggin' Jimmy, but it's hard to say, right? I think the offense, everybody's going to get more opportunities without Tyreek Hill because when you have a Tyreek Hill and a Travis Kelce, those are the guys you target, right? Especially in the money downs, why wouldn't you? But now you don't have a Hill. I think it could be a more natural kind of spread the ball out. Obviously, Kelce's going to be the go-to guy, but it's hard to say if better or worse. I'm not naive. Tyreek Hill is a hell of a player, and ideally it would have worked out, but it didn't. And so now we have to be optimistic and hope that depth outweighs, firepower. Will the Chiefs be better or worse with no Tyreek Hill? What do you guys think? B for better, W for worse? This will be the pinned comment on today's show, so you guys can reply right there. Daniel Guerrero, appreciate the $2 super chat. Do you think the defense could slow down the AFC West? Look, the AFC West is going to be tough, right? So you're hoping to slow down any of your opponents in the NFL. Offenses are so talented these days, but Denver's got Russell Wilson, a good running game, good receivers. Derek Carr with Devontae Adams is probably going to have a big year. We know Justin Herbert and those boys can sling it. So you're hoping they can slow them down enough where Patrick Mahomes can just outscore these teams. I think that's kind of the reality of the situation. Appreciate the question from Daniel. # Chiefs or Super Chat to get your questions featured on the show. Before we get to that, though, Aura is today's sponsor, and you want to stay secure online. I know I do. I've had my Twitter hacked before. I've had a credit card hacked before. It's a pain in the ass to deal with that and try to get that stuff back. I lost my first Twitter in college. Just had to start a new one. That would be way worse now because I'm at like 4,000 followers. Be tougher to deal with. Aura.com/chatsports for a 14-day free trial. They're also going to protect you for financial or offer financial fraud protection, I should say. Banking, online shopping, all that good stuff. Identity theft protection. Millions and millions and millions of people have their ID stolen online every single year. Overall online and device security, your passwords, your social media, your online accounts. We do everything online. Get a free trial today, Aura.com/chatsports, 14-day free trial. Family plans up to 5 people. Give it a try. Link is in the comments, and it is in the description. Caleb King, how many touchdowns does Michael Burton get this year? 2, 3 maybe. The Chiefs utilize fullbacks more than most teams outside of maybe San Francisco. They're certainly up there. So I'll say a couple. I definitely think he'll find his way into the end zone. Chargers 56 basketball plays. Do you think Mahomes' stats will increase without the Cheetah? I've been asked this a few times. It's hard to really say. I think what will change is I think more receivers will get opportunities and their stats will be higher, right? Like a Josh Gordon, if he makes his team, should get more opportunities. McCole Hardman should get more opportunities. Doesn't necessarily mean Mahomes' stats will go up, but I think more guys will get more targets and catches. Kevin Gonzalez, does Travis Kelce have a great year without Tyreek out there, or does he struggle because he's the more dangerous target? I don't think he'll struggle. He'll probably draw more double teams, though. And that's okay. If he's getting doubled consistently, I think the Chiefs have good enough receivers to win man-to-man opportunities. So I still think Kelce's going to have a huge year. He'll have another 1,000-yard season if he's healthy. Maybe he won't get quite the targets because of more double teams, but he's still going to be featured quite a bit. Caleb King, who should the Chiefs target in the 2023 draft? I mean, it's way too early to say, but I think receiver's a possibility depending on how some of these guys play this year. I think, a sneaky possibility is right tackle. So Lucas Niang still dealing with that torn patella. Unclear when he's going to come back. Darian Kennard, 5th-round rookie out of Kentucky. Is he the answer? Maybe. I still think if Niang's healthy, he's a solid right tackle. That's a tough injury to come back from. I think that could be a position. Running back later in the draft, I think is possible. I don't think you'll do one early. Definitely edge rusher. I mean, you got to get some pass rushers. So a few different ways the Chiefs could go, that's for sure. Speaking of right tackle, who starts? If Niang is healthy, I think he'll start. I'm not sure he'll be ready week 1, though. So if I had to guess today, I would probably guess that Andrew Wiley starts at right tackle. That's who finished at right tackle last year. He's the most experienced option for that position. And, you know what you have there. Nothing great, but he's not going to, lose any games for you either. So if I had to guess, week 1, it'll be Andrew Wiley. Once Niang is healthy, I think it'll be him, but I don't think that's necessarily a guarantee. Join the squad here at the Chiefs Report, and if you've already subscribed, type squad in the chat. But if you haven't, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 31,000 subs ASAP. We're almost halfway there, between 30 and 31, just 25 or so subs away from 30,500. Daily videos, the latest news, rumors, breaking news, free agency draft coverage. We do it all. YouTube.com/ChiefsTV. Wyatt Radlund, should the Chiefs add to the wide receiver depth chart? I mean, you can. I mean, there's guys like Julio, OBJ, Cole Beasley, Will Fuller out there. I think they're going to roll with what they got right now. And then, if they feel like they need to add somebody, they will. The Ringer, do you think Isaiah Pacheco could be a big steal? Well, I think now that Jarrett McKinnon is back, I think Pacheco's RB5, which probably means he's going to be on the practice squad. I think he's stuck behind Edwards-Helaire, Ronald Jones, McKinnon, and I think Derek Gore as well. So I think he's probably on the outside looking in. Kevin Gonzalez, do you consider linebacker set, or do we need more help there? I would like to add another backer there. I think you're okay, but one more guy certainly wouldn't hurt. I do like the Leo Chenal draft pick. I think they have a couple of depth guys that could help out, but maybe one more vet could be what the doctor ordered. Are you going to go to a Chiefs game this year? Let me know. Curious. Y for yes and for no. And if you are going, let me know which game you are going to, if you know. Maybe you know that you're going to a game, but you don't know which one yet. But if you do, let me know which one it is down in the comments. Appreciate all the questions on today's Chiefs Report. If you want to ask me more, follow me on social media at HGramNFL on Instagram. Same handle on Twitter. It's at HGramNFL. I try to answer as many questions as I can, but if you have any more, DM me. DMs are open. Hit that follow button on my social and then slide in the DMs and ask me a question.